Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Dez's Daily Dose. Here we are, episode 44. Pretty exciting. What is everybody up to this morning? How is the weather where you are? We are literally having looks like 2 weeks of rain. Just crazy. Good morning, Shirley. Good morning, Jen. I hope you're feeling better today, Jen. What are you guys doing this morning? Oh, here we are, another Friday Eve, another Thursday. You know, it's so funny. I I do these videos in my car because I'm usually on my way to somewhere, and that's obviously the only way that I can have a little bit of silence. I look like I have a little eye thing going on right here. When you see yourself. Yeah, you're alive. Getting ready for some water aerobics. Oh, awesome. Shirley, I actually teach a girl that teaches the water aerobics too. So I train a girl. She teaches water aerobics at the big box gym. And then I help her do weightlifting and get her in shape and all that fun stuff. So that's super cool. That's awesome, Shirley. So anyways, going back to, I'm sitting in my car all the time doing these videos, and it's so funny because I literally just pull over in a parking lot, and I feel like people are always staring at me. It's just funny, but they're looks like a girl just talking to herself. But hopefully nowadays people are realizing they're probably talking to somebody on the car or on the phone or something. So anyways, you guys, I wanted to talk about just a compilation of everything. We have so much stuff that we have talked about in the last 44, 43 episodes. Thank you. It is very snuggly. And so I was just thinking when I was listening to my motivational stuff today, I'm like, man, everything is just so geared around one another on all those topics that we've talked about. Good morning, Carrie. And good morning, Megan. And so when we think about fear and failure and success and complacency and our consistency, say hi, Axel.
Hi.
All those things play a huge role in one another. Absolutely. Same thing with forgiveness, the things that we've been talking about. And we are so afraid of failure, and our failure is what is holding us back from getting uncomfortable. Thanks, Shirley. Good morning, Courtney. What's up, Heather? And the failure part is, and we live in this life where we're so comfortable right now, so comfortable that it is literally just holds us back. We're comfortable. We don't want to take chances. We don't want to take risks because the fear of unknown is what scares the death out of us, right? And so we'll just stay in our little comfortable bubble. But that's where, in that comfortable bubble, that's where your dreams and your hope and everything dies in that comforting bubble. So it's really important to where if you want to have and succeed at your dreams and goals, you have to get outside of your bubble in anything that you do, right? Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Charlene. So who here feels like they are just comfortable where they are and so afraid to step outside their bubble, to do something that's going to make them super uncomfortable? Because that used to be me. I used to think, so let me rewind. So my husband started listening to all these motivational things, doing self-development, several years ago. We've been together for almost 10 years. And I used to think that he was crazy. Because they talk about getting rid of toxic people. They tell you that you don't want to be just average. You want to be more than average. And I was just you know what? I'm fine with where I am. I'll be totally cool just here, because I was comfortable. But what made me realize is I had so many things that I wanted to do. Not even necessarily for myself, but especially when I went to Guatemala and saw those kids. And so my thought process started to really change to where I wanted to make a difference. And so that's when I started to really started to change like the things that I was doing, because my want was so great that I wanted to get out there and to make a difference in, I don't even know yet, right? I don't even know yet. I don't even know the specifics. Do I want to move to Guatemala? Do I want to take care of these kids? Do I want to be more involved in my church? Like, there's so many things that are still up in the air around that, but knowing that I wanted to make a difference, and I needed to start with myself first. I needed to start with getting out of my own way, getting out of my comfort zone, and getting out of my bubble. Because it really is, like, that bubble is what really holds you back, and it keeps you in this comfort zone of where all your dreams and goals and everything die. And so I don't want my dreams to die, because what happens is my dreams involve other people. And so I don't want that to affect other people's lives either. Good morning, Heather. What's up, Sarah? Hey, Mike. What's up, Raylene? And I don't know what your guys' goals and dreams are and wants are. Like, you know, you have to think about, like, I want my kids and I want people when I leave to know that I try to do my best. I try to do good into this world. I did my part that God put me on here for. That I wasn't just wasting out my days doing nothing that was going to be life-changing for anybody. You know, we have such an amazing mind, and we could do so much if we just got out there and busted our butts every single day, got uncomfortable, because the more we get uncomfortable, the easier it's going to be for us. What's up, Kim? So I know that fear is holding a lot of people back, because you don't know what's going to happen. You're afraid that you're going to fail. And you know what? It's okay. We're all going to fail. We're going to fail 1,000 times until we actually succeed in one of the things. And it's going to be so much easier the more and more and more you fail, that it's going to be so okay, right? We're going to learn to live with that failure, because it's helping us grow. Remember, because I say failure is just a practice on your way to constantly, you know, that perfection, which none of us, we're never really going to have perfection, and that's okay. So, you know, we just want to make a difference in ourself, in our mind. And so that's one of the hugest things I think for a lot of people, is to actually step outside that bubble that they live in, that comfort zone. And because you just don't know, the uncertainty, you just really do not know. And so you have to just almost take like baby steps. I say this to even my clients when it comes to like completely changing their nutrition around, is like, I don't believe in cold turkey. I believe like baby steps. Because too, you have to train your mind. You have to slowly do things to create change and make habits. If you like instantly go from like, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore, and I'm straight to doing that, people are probably going to be like, well, what's wrong with you? And your brain's going to be so confused, and your life's going to be turned upside down. But if you start making slow things, like slow changes to your everyday life, right? You're going to be so much closer, one step forward, one step forward, one step forward, to the things that you want to achieve, the dreams that you want to make happen. You know, I don't know what your goals and dreams are. I would love to hear it. What do you guys want out of life? What would be so amazing for you? If you can say, you know, I did this and I know that I've lived my life to its fullest. Like, what would that be? That is a very, very strong question. Aw, thanks, Kim. I know, my mom. So, I have her mouth. Aw, thanks. So, I know that I don't want to live in my bubble anymore, because all those kids, not even in Guatemala, but kids everywhere, anywhere that I can put my hands and my body to, just like we went to the missionary trip and we did Tijuana too, you know, I feel like people are counting on me. And not just my own kids, but other kids that don't have anything to offer anybody. They can barely make it. They don't have any kind of food and water and everything like that. So, you know, we can all make a difference together. And I don't know what your guys' goals are. That's why I would love to hear, you know, what are some of the things that you would want to accomplish in your life and be like, okay, I'm done. Like, I really want to hear some of your guys' stuff. What's up, Jen Gonzalez. I still want to call you J-Lo. So I want to hear, come on, you guys, share some of the stuff with me. That may be even something you don't even know yet. You don't even know yet because you haven't even hit that position or anything in your life to understand and identify what it is, right? And I'm going to be 40. It took me all these years, and by going to a mission trip, to know that that's kind of like what I wanted to gear my life around, and kind of made the switch in the mind for me, is that one, you really just have to speak up, because you're not helping anybody by not talking. You know, obviously, if you're going to say some bad words to people, then you might want to kind of think about that kind of stuff. But, you know, I would really love to hear, like, what is your motivation? What is your purpose in your life? What drives you every single day to wake up? That's a good, see, I know, Shirley, it is a very hard question. It really is. Like, I'm thinking, you know, a lot of people just, they don't know. They just don't know yet. And so I know, and I think I've always known that I love people and I've wanted to always help people. I just didn't know that my why was going to be strong enough until I saw the lives and the way that other people live on these other countries. Like, we have it so good here, you guys. We have it so good. And don't even let me talk about this whole coronavirus thing, because people are just lost their minds. They're like out of control. If you're healthy, you guys are going to be fine. So just be healthy, wash your hands. people are like gone off the deep end. I haven't stocked up on any toilet paper. So if I need it, I'm coming to one of your guys' house. Just kidding. That's what wipes are for, you guys. So anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I want you to try to think about, like, what your main drive is that you wake up every single day, and what it is that you want to accomplish in life before you leave this planet. So, because I think a lot of times people just don't understand that. And I could probably repeat myself over and over again saying this, but you got to kind of figure that out. And you're not going to be able to figure that out until you open up your mind and let other things in, other positive things in. And that's why I start my day every single day with, like, listening to like a compilation of motivational speakers. And so that actually, Raylene, if you're still on here, this is why I had not shared a podcast with you yet, is because I personally don't really care for like podcasts, because it's like one person usually on there, or they have like a speaker sometimes. But I like to hear a compilation of stuff that's going to be like uplifting, and people, so many different viewpoints from people. So that's why I hope you guys don't just listen to me every single day, but you also plug in yourself into other things. So Jen, I think we have phases in our life right now. I'm trying to be the best mom to Cam and best wife. Then I'd like to be a self-sufficient entrepreneur. Cool. So self-sufficient entrepreneur, that's another wide range, because like, what does that really mean? Yeah, you want to be business for yourself, which I know you're doing, but what do you want to do? How would that, like, God, that's such a hard question. So what would be the thing that you would want to achieve in being an entrepreneur, to where you said, okay, I've finally made it. And like, this is it. Cool. So anyways, I want you guys to think about that. I'm going to leave you right here. I'm going to get on with my day. I'm surprised this guy has been quiet back here, but, another day in the books. You know, don't wait, and don't stop saying tomorrow, because you know what? We've done this 44 times now where I've talked to you guys. So what are you going to do? Make a change, because if you don't make a change, you're just going to live in that bubble where your dream is dying. So get out, make a change, start filling your day with that positive stuff, positive motivational stuff, and let's get out there and make a difference. This is all we're trying to do. So have a fabulous day. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you later on another Dez's Daily Dose tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Have a good one, you guys.
Bye.